All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Introducing the Spiral. I'm wearing my Texans hat right now, and I'm wearing it, but unfortunately, I do not wear it with pride. Today is day 3 of the NFL Draft, and I'm highly contemplating not even watching it. The Houston Texans' first 2 days of drafting went horribly. Now, every time I bring up what my franchise, what my team is doing wrong, some a-hole always has to comment with, well, Spiral, there are people that make, hundreds of thousands of dollars, 6 figures a year to make those calls. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have their reasons for doing it. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody has reasons for doing things. That don't make them good reasons. So let me tell you how horrible our draft was. With our first round pick, the number 23 overall pick, the Houston Texans selected not DK Metcalf, not Byron Murphy, not a bunch of other talented players out there that could have really come in and helped our team this season. The Houston Texans decided to select Tysus Howard. You got that? Tysus Howard. Let me just look this up to make sure I'm saying his name correctly. Because here's the thing. I didn't know anything about him until he was drafted, and I was forced to look up who in the world this guy was. So I may have his name wrong. Let me look it up. And once I look him up and make sure I'm saying his name right, then I'm going to tell you a little something about him. Why is my internet so slow? Goodness gracious. Maybe because I'm on YouTube at the same time, streaming while I'm looking it up. Goodness. Yes, his name is... Tytus Howard. Did I say that right? Yeah. Tytus Howard. That's his name. Now, here's a little bit about Tytus Howard. First of all, he went to a Division I AA school. An FCS school. Usually the big name schools are FBS. Is that my problem? No. A lot of fantastic players and quite a few Hall of Famers come from FCS schools. I don't have a problem with that. He wasn't very productive in college. He didn't really get too many big special honors. He wasn't exactly number 1 FCS all offensive lineman or anything like that. Is that my problem with him? No. A lot of great players who don't actually get any honors in college end up being decent NFL players. He didn't have a good combine. He's an offensive lineman and he did 20 bench reps. Not 20-something, 20 bench reps of 225. Ladies and gentlemen, I can do that. Okay? He also ran a 5.4 at the combine. Ladies and gentlemen, I can actually run faster than that. I'm actually a little heavier than him too. In case you didn't know. So, is my problem with him that he went to an FCS school? No. Is my problem with him that he wasn't very productive in college? No. Is my problem with him that he had a poor combine? No. You know what my problem is? The fact that he's all of those things combined. He went to an FCS school and he wasn't productive and he had a horrible combine. He was ranked number 65 overall, number 50 at the highest by all analysts, meaning no way in hell should he have went in the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a dire need at offensive line. But that doesn't mean we just grab the first person we see. I mean, when I tell you who else we drafted in the first 2 days, it's going to seem like there was a 6-year-old child just picking for us. Throwing something against the wall. Whatever name it landed on, we picked. Second round, we drafted Lonnie Johnson. I'm trying to be positive about Lonnie Johnson. Because he is a bigger guy. Corners, average height for a cornerback is about 5'10", maybe 5'11". This guy is almost 6'3". Solid. I like that size. Unfortunately, that's about all he has. Once again, wasn't productive in college at all. He had one interception the whole time he was in college. He had one interception. I think he only played 2 years though, which, depending on how you look at that, you can say, oh, well, we don't have enough tape on him, so maybe he would have been good if he played longer. Speculation. Or you can say, like I'm saying, he had no business even being drafted that high if he only played in like 20 games. But he wasn't very productive in college. He did go to an FBS. He went to Kentucky. His combine wasn't very good either. Vertical leap is pretty good. 36. It's not great, but it's not horrible. His bench reps were actually good for a cornerback. 15 bench reps for a cornerback is actually extremely strong. Good muscular endurance. 40 time, though, was a 4.5. That's actually very slow for a cornerback, an NFL cornerback. So, don't like that pick, but the biggest problem I have with both Titus Howard and the pick of Lonnie Johnson was that there were better players on the board. Did I mention we had not one, not two, but 3 chances to draft DK Metcalf and didn't do it? DK Metcalf had top 5 talent, and we decided to pass on him 3 different times. After we drafted Lonnie Johnson, we drafted another garbage tackle, who was supposed to go in the 5th round. We really haven't been doing our job as a team. Oh, and in the 3rd round, we drafted a tight end. Now, we drafted 2 tight ends last year. Ryan Griffin, our starting tight end, is still on our team. We signed a tight end, a productive tight end for other teams, Darren Fells, in the offseason. We have 4 tight ends on our team. Why did we need to go get another one? The answer is we didn't. Analysts are giving our draft a C- right now. I think they're grading us way too high. Seriously, Texans, what's going on? Comments below. I know I haven't really been on YouTube that much. As most of you know, I'm an educator too. One of my students actually said to me about a month or so ago, he said, hey, Mr. Jackson, you're an actor, a singer, a stand-up comedian, and a radio person now, but how come all your YouTube videos are nothing but Madden games you've been playing? You know what? When somebody's got you, they got you. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try my best to do more YouTube videos in the future. I got to get my stuff together. But tell me what y'all think about these Texans having this horrible draft, guys. I know it's not just me, clearly.